who live in New York and those who wish they could. Welcome to our Trash Revolution.
Since the start of the holiday weekend, Wednesday evening, our latest numbers show at least 103 people have been shot, 19 of them killed.
We had a chance 60 years ago to get at the root causes, and people mocked President Johnson. And we ended up with Richard Nixon.
That was the mayor of New York City, Eric Adams, announcing the Trash Revolution, and the mayor of Chicago, Brandon Johnson, blaming 2024 violence on Richard Nixon. We're going to start with the Trash Revolution in New York City. Apparently, there's a large number of people in the city who just take their trash bags and put them out on the street. But that's all going to change now because Eric Adams is announcing that after 2 years of research and development, they are revolutionizing the trash industry. And what is the new revolutionary idea that Eric Adams is so proud of? Trash cans.
Who live in New York and those who wish they could. Welcome to our Trash Revolution, and no one does it better than our amazing commissioner. No one is concerned more about trash and the garbage bags that have often been the feeder of our visual, just really total visual despair when it comes down to cleanliness than working class people. They see it in their communities, they see it in their neighborhoods, and we all have one unified dislike, and those are those pesky New York City rats. They're getting more and more bold. They no longer run from you. They just hang out and just do what they want, and we want to make sure we change that in a real way. And we had a real partner in the northern part of our city, Councilman Abreu, who has been really a champion around making sure that we can move these initiatives forward, because anytime you have change, you get a lot of pushback, but he has been pushing with us to make it happen. And we're ready to do whatever it takes to cut these rodents and the mounds and mounds of plastic bags off our street. And so I'm excited to stand with the councilman and the commissioner and build on those efforts by tossing even more black bags in the dustbins of history and taking the next steps forward in our trash revolution. Starting November 12th, buildings with 1 to 9 residential units will be required to put their trash into wheelie bins like this one here. They will be required to make sure that they're sealed. These are durable, they are attractive, and New York affordable. We're really excited about this initiative. It is a game changer for our city, and we will not satisfy with making New Yorkers go out and buy their own bins at retail cost. We're going to do it on the cheap. These bins are less than $50 a piece, and they will last for a long time. We're accomplishing this in only 2 years. People told us it was going to take 5 years. We're doing it within a 2-year period.
Now we move over to the war zone known as Chicago. During the 4th of July holiday weekend, there were over 100 people shot in the city.
Those numbers are nearly double what we saw last year, and now both Mayor Brandon Johnson and Superintendent Larry Snelling are trying to find ways to provide support to the community. We know the last shooting that we've heard so far took place in West Chesterfield and at East 89th Place, where 2 people were shot and 1 of them killed, and that was just minutes before the shooting you're going to see here that took place in South Austin neighborhood, where 1 person was shot and killed. And of course, all of this coming as police have been very busy still investigating the murder of a 26-year-old man who was shot and killed while walking in the South Loop, sending neighbors into panic.
So naturally, as the current mayor of Chicago, Brandon Johnson took responsibility for the state of the city. Just kidding, he blamed Richard Nixon. And one thing to keep in mind as you listen to his comments is that the last Republican mayor in Chicago was William H. Thompson in 1927 to 1931.
So we cut off the pipeline of boys between the ages of 10 and 19 being either victims or the perpetrators. So, yeah, it is personal. Black death has been unfortunately accepted in this country for a very long time. We had a chance 60 years ago to get at the root causes, and people mocked President Johnson. And we ended up with Richard Nixon. I'm gonna work hard every day to transform this city. That's what it takes to build a better, stronger, safer Chicago, and I need everybody to step up.
Good luck with that.